His little hair here. And we're rolling. Here is another video on our quest to find 75 sheds in a calendar year. And we have 67 more to go. Let's do this.
Good day. I'm headed back out looking for antlers. The snow has gone down quite a bit, but there has been a recent snowfall that had happened. So we'll see if anything's poking out of the snow. We'll check it out, and if I do find anything, I will keep you posted. I have a ways back in here now. Still no antlers, lots of sign. But when I talk about like bush being chewed off or crowned, this is the kind of stuff I'm talking about. So they'll nip a piece, then it'll grow out off to a shoot, and then it'll get chewed off again. Then another shoot will grow. But like, I've been passing areas like this where it's just like, just crowned, like you wouldn't believe these branches. So if you look at like all this, years of winter feeding. Got another box checked off. This area right here that I'm in now has been crazy. It's a trek back in here though. If I hit the spot in the spring, it'll be iffy. A lot of the sign is still older. There's some fresh tracks, but the snow is crusty, so the moose don't really move a whole lot in this because it hurts their shins and the wool stay on top, so they kind of bunker down right now. But let's get going. Just bombing around the lake. There's a ton of wolf tracks going in the spot, and I'm like, well, there's probably a kill in here. I just walked in over there. I was gonna leave and I seen another really beaten down trail, and I'm like, well, let's go check it out. And I think this is what they've been coming in here. They've been chewing on it. Oh yeah, they've been chewing on the nose, chewing on the antler. So, oh, she's frozen in. I'll have to go grab the axe and chop it out. But I still believe there is something else dead in this patch here. Unfortunately, I don't want to spend a lot of time here because I'm a long way back and I want to check out a whole other section. I'll go grab the axe. Well, that would have been a pretty nice bull. Nice, it's got pretty big fronts on them. Really big fronts on them actually. All chewed out though. All the fresh chew marks from the wolves. But there it is. First find of the day. Guess I'll strap this on the machine and we'll see how much of a pain in the butt this thing causes me. I might end up just hacking off the skull, but we'll see. If it doesn't cause a lot of problems on the back, we'll keep it. But I gotta make more tracks and get going. Still trucking along here. Haven't found anything else yet. I don't know how that thing managed to stay on, but right on, it is. Same thing like I was saying earlier. Like, look at the brows. See how everything's just chopped off, crowned. It's insane. Like all these branches are all chewed off all the way through here. Another good area, but this spot's a far way in. You never know what's gonna happen in springtime. I might make it back here one day. So anyways, keep on trucking. If I do find any antlers, or see anything cool, I will keep you posted. It's tracked right out, but then I noticed all of this. See all those fresh rubs on the little spruce and the jack pine there? White pine. It's like, geez, you'd think there'd be an antler around there. But, it's gonna be a tiny little guy. But it's an antler. So I'm excited. Hoping there's gonna be a lot, hoping there's gonna be a lot more of these, but bigger on the way out. Another antler. That was all I found today. Found the deadhead and that one shed antler, but I'm on my way home. I would consider it a good day. Started having engine troubles on the snow machine on the way out, but I figured it out. Just a spark plug wire that's coming loose, so I'll have to get a new one of those and figure that out. I was just talking to Ashley. She wants to consider the deadhead as 3, or as 2, sorry. So she says I found 3 today. I say deadheads are deadheads and can't really count them as sheds, but we'll see. We'll see what we end up with at the end of the year, and we'll figure out how the deadheads are gonna work. I'm not thinking I'm gonna find too many of them, but you never know. But anyways, I gotta get home here and get unpacked and do it all again in a couple days, hopefully.
So as you just watched, Chase found that nice deadhead and that little antler. So girl math means that we're at 64. In my mind, that counts as 3 antlers. Correct, Chase?
Ashley thinks the deadhead counts as 2 antlers. I just count it as a deadhead.
Nah. This goal is hard enough. Don't need to make it harder. So we're out again. Snow is still deep. Still very much winter here. And the conditions still challenging, but we're not giving up. Chase is flying the drone. It's a pretty nice day. Little windy again, as per usual, but no sheds yet. Tons of tracks in here. So this is going to be another good spot to check out in the spring if we can. Probably not though, right?
Oh yeah.
We can get here?
Yeah.
Okay. So another spot for the spring, but we're not going to give up yet. Hopefully find another one. There's the drone. All right. So it's time to blast off again. It's hard riding too. Hey, Chris.
What's that?
I said it's hard riding. Tipping over every 3 seconds.
It's hard riding with a passenger.
Exactly. So.
But she's out with me, so I can't complain.
Mm-hmm.
I can. It just doesn't do me any good.
That's what I said. I said it's not pleasant for the both of us. Me or him, but we're still doing it.
So, welcome back. I'm headed out on another adventure. The last trip we had to cut short. We started running into sled issues. So we got that all figured out. We made it out, thank God. But here we go. I'll keep you updated on all the fun things I'm gonna see today. So I'm out here cruising some roads. Absolutely gorgeous out this morning. Look at the frost on the trees. Everything's just glistening. But I gotta keep going. Gotta find something good today. Still cruising around, still nothing. Late in the day. Fingers crossed, still hopeful, but I've been finding a lot of these where she's just been ripped right up, but nothing. Thought I'd check it out, but still nothing. Just put more miles on, I guess. Eventually, I gotta cross the path with something. So once again, still nothing. But I got into a spot where there's no doubt in my mind I'm coming back here this spring. Because just look how chewed off everything is. Absolutely crazy. A lot of fresh stuff. I just did a little gander around, like all this is from this winter chewed off. There's beds here. Another bed right where the snow machine is. Bed here. So obviously heavy wintering ground. It just, right now, there's probably so many antlers under here that are just covered in snow. It's up to my waist in places, so you'll never find antlers that are laying under there. And then this last snowfall, probably about 5 inches of snow. So even a lot of antlers that did fall off that are laying on top are probably covered. There's another day to get out, and like, can't complain about days like today. She's hot, I'm hot, but anyways, better get out of here. Back at the truck, no luck. That one spot I was just at though, it's what I'm looking for. So we're just gonna have to wait and see till the snow melts and then get in there and get after it. After I was filming, I was driving out and there was tons of scrapes. Jack pine were just stripped all the way along that little section. So there's definitely gotta be antlers in that cut. And yeah, time to eat some lunch and shed some layers. As you can tell, it's gotta be in the pluses out by now, and it's gorgeous. I think that's gonna be it for today. I'm burnt, but we'll see what goes on. Here's our antlers from this year, but this one right here was chopped off a roadkill, so we're not counting that one. But these are all our antlers from this year already that we found. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 and a deadhead. Ashley wants to count the deadhead as 2, but I say we just count the deadhead as the deadhead, and it's not really shed. So she's trying to knock off numbers that we're not getting. Well, boys and girls, I believe I found the spot. There's been 4 places already on this road that have been like this, and like, this is what I'm talking about, mowed off. Like, it is absolutely fantastic. Another telltale sign actually for being in here, like good wintering grounds, when they peel the bottom of the balsam branches off, I don't know if they eat them or if they must, because they're chewed off. And it is all through here, the bottom of the balsams are all clear. That is telltale sign of classic winter grounds for multiple years. I want to walk this spot right now, but unfortunately it's gonna get warm today, and I'm a long way back here. And if anybody knows what it's like when you're going in a spot in the morning, it's nice hard crust and it softens up in the end of the day. It's a nightmare snowmobiling out. So unfortunately, I'm going to mark this spot and I'm coming back in the springtime. So I just saw something really cool. I'm going to pull up and show you guys. It's a beaver. He's obviously out getting sticks, it looks like, but I don't want to bug him too much, so I'm gonna get out of here. Well, boys and girls, I have covered ground like you wouldn't believe. I just got it to this cut that I wanted to get to, and there's tracks. Someone else was here. So he cut a good path. He found some big rubs. So I was like, this guy knows what he's doing. I'm like, well, there's no point in following his tracks back out. I'm going to zigzag the hell out of this cut. And look at what we have here. An absolute giant buried. I'm gonna have to dig this out here. So whoever you are that was in here, sorry. It's another deadhead too. Oh, it's big. Oh, no way. Look at that. Unbelievable. Big. It's kind of like the other one I had this year. It's got a big hook off the side. Look at the front. Look at that. Stark on this side on the back here. This is a beast. Well, that made my day. I don't know if I could top this. Look at the bases on them. Holy. Da, 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 da. So pumped. Like, look at that thing. Like, look at that tines on the front. Look how big those fronts were. Hopefully his genes live on, and obviously this boy made it with some ladies in the past. Like, look at that. Like, look at how big those bases are. And a nice hook. The hook again. I wonder if that's the same gene pool from the other bull I found. I'm still sitting here admiring this thing. Look at that. Crazy big fronts. I would love to actually shoot a bull like this. Just hasn't happened for me yet. So I got it all strapped on. I got every bungee cord I have strapped to this thing. This is what it looks like. Obviously no more bushwhacking for me for the day, because those tines are so wide. I'll be catching everything. Would like to say a big thanks to someone who pointed out this spot to me. So thank you very much. You know who you are. Hopefully you can point out a few more spots to me. Okay, we'll talk to you later. Beautiful big white pines up here. Cedars. Nice spot here. There's always those people that say, do as I say and not as I do. Of course I'm bushwhacking it again. I've been stuck. Those antlers are holding me back. I just can't help myself. Nothing else yet. But look at these scrapes. Obviously. Pretty wild. Hopefully I don't get stuck too many more times here. I'll continue on and hope for the best. I have to. Look at this thing. Look how wide that thing is.
So Chase is now home. He is gonna win the argument on whether or not the Deadheads are gonna count towards our goal to find 75 sheds this year. And they are not going to, but they are still super cool. We're just gonna show you them. That's the one he found today.
That's what I found today.
So awesome.
And then this was the one I found, I believe, my last trip out.
Just the size comparison is crazy.
Yeah.
That is one big moose. super cool. So, how many more to go?
66.
66 more to go. And we'll see you in the next video.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.